Hola mi amore! Was that the same language? Quick disclaimer, I currently have a tooth abscess. I didn't even know what a tooth abscess was until yesterday. It pains me to speak. Right now I'm literally holding back tears, but I'm a super trooper, lights are gonna blind me, and my mum did not raise a quitter, so we will be carrying on, but that's why maybe if I sound a little different. Today's video is something slightly, well, it's kind of different, but also at the same time, it's kind of like every other video on my channel where I'm basically gobbing off and giving my opinions on things which no one asked me about. But I am a boy of very little talent, but one talent that I do have is having an amazing memory and taste when it comes to pop culture moments. My brain is basically just an encyclopedia of memes, celebrities, and funny moments, and I thought, why not in 2022 be the boss, business, girl boss, gaslight, gatekeep woman I am? Put my strengths to good use. And I'm here today to educate you and show you all of my favorite British pop culture moments in a form of ranking. If this video right here doesn't change the Edexcel history GCSE course syllabus, I don't know what will, and I'm sorry babe to tell you, but you will be learning about the Battle of Horton Hears a Who for the rest of your life, because this here is the British history we should be teaching the kids in school. Now obviously there are rules and regulations in this, as if this is the Olympics 2022 games. Is there an Olympics this year? I hope so. I love the Olympics. These moments are all either moments which happened in the UK, or it's like a British person doing it in like another country. And obviously these are just like my favorites. I've got way more that I can include. But let's discuss the ranking system that we've got. Obviously, since these are all my favorite moments, these are all good moments, great moments. So even like the bottom tier is still great and divine. Like, oh my god, oh my god. The top category is face of the £20 note. If you were in that category, you should be in a museum, the V&A, and as it says, you are so iconic, you should replace the face of the £20 note. Because if I'm being honest, Lizzie, babe, I don't know how many years you've been on that piece of paper now, but it's getting a bit selfish and you're hogging it a bit. I think we should spread some light to some other people. Number 2 is talented, brilliant, amazing.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular.
Every single positive adjective under the sun that you could call is what these things are. Then the third is gorgeous, and finally we've got cute, but cute next to gorgeous. Gorgeous devours cute.
She's a cute girl, you know, cute next to gorgeous. Gorgeous is gonna, you know, devour cute.
So it's like she's still cute, we still love her, but like compared to the others, they're kind of getting eaten up. God, where do I even start? There's so many. I'm gonna give an example of like peak, top of the range. This isn't no Georgia Asda, this isn't no F&F, this is top of the range M&S clothing. Alexandra Burke, OK.com.
You better get the words correct. OK.com, thank you.
Seeing this scene in X Factor 2011 at such an important age of my brain forming is pretty much the reason why I explained the way that I turned out today. I cannot even ever tell you even remotely how many times I've used the phrase OK.com in my life. The way that that just instantly ends a conversation, I used it to end my A-level philosophy conclusions, OK.com. How are you gonna argue with that? I just ended the sentence, OK.com. You can't move forward from this. It was truly iconic. It was a moment in history. Alexandra Burke even left the house wearing OK.com t-shirts. I use OK.com in a positive situation, negative situation. And speaking of X Factor, there were so many moments I could pick from X Factor for this video. The group performances, Talisa being a female boss, Fag Ash Breath, the Alexandra Burke and Beyonce duet. If I did that, this whole entire video would just be X Factor based. Okay, and now an example of like cute, but cute next to gorgeous, for me would be fish and a rice cake.
8 o'clock in the morning, I'll have fish and a rice cake. At 10 o'clock, I'll have fish. At 12 o'clock, I'll have fish and a rice cake.
Now, is fish and a rice cake funny? Yes, but it's not quite a knee slapper, tummy tickler, bent over double moment. However, it's a great conversation navigator in a conversation with like a straight male, for example. If I said to a male, OK.com, they would look at me like I have a second head growing up. If I said to a male, fish and a rice cake, I've got them wrapped around my little finger and they're bent over double laughing. The fish and a rice cake clip to me, I view it as like a peace offering. It's something that we're going to be able to find common ground, because if you tell me what a free kick is or a touchdown, babes, is that a MAC lipstick shade? I don't know. I'm really sorry, Nikki.
I'm really sorry, Nikki. I'm really sorry. I didn't realise that it was... I'm sorry.
Why are you laughing? It's not a funny situation.
This woman deserves an Oscar, an Emmy, a Tony Award, I don't know, get her the Nobel Peace Prize. The way that she delivered that line, she deserved a recurring role on Holby City. Like, I was in, like, she just wrapped me in that second. Still to this day, I don't know what they were arguing about. I think it was something to do with dogs maybe, but I don't care. I want to follow this woman in every single step of her life. Like, give her her own documentary. This was like amazing, but like, I'm not going back to it as many times as like OK.com. Cheryl Cole and Victoria Beckham watching, I think it was the Euros, but it could have been the World Cup. This piece is just art. There's really truly no other way to describe this frame other than art. It should be in a museum. It should be exhibited for the world to see. However, like in terms of like what I got from it and what it did to me as a person, it's not quite impacting me in the way of some of these others. Speaking of Cheryl Cole, we got a lot of Cheryl Cole moments, so let's just like knock these out. Oh my god, also she's not even called Cheryl Cole anymore. She's just Cheryl. I did in fact call her Cheryl Cole to her face. This moment got me through the first lockdown. I don't know if anyone remembers this, but during the first lockdown, like someone filmed people singing in the streets of Italy on an apartment balcony, and it went viral, it was cute. And then people started like putting over celebrity songs over the top and tweeting them being like, at Katy Perry, oh my gosh, the people of Italy have all come together to like really encourage each other to be happy and sing your song. And every single celebrity fell for it. I don't know where these PR managers were at this time. Maybe they were like Febrezing down their lentils from the supermarket like the rest of us were. But it was every single day I saw a new celebrity fall for it, and I think the peak of it for me was when someone tweeted Cheryl, the people singing Fight for This Love. Cheryl replied to it and retweeted it saying it was heartwarming. If this was me, if I fell for something like this, I'm going onto twitter.com, pressing my account button, pressing my settings button, pressing my change password, slamming my keyboard so I do not know what I've changed it to, and logging out, because there will be no reason for me to ever log back onto that Twitter account and tweet again. I could not from embarrassment. However, as a viewer's perspective, I was gonna say Face of the £20 no, but this next one is a bit more iconic, so she's gonna go in Talented. The Cheryl Cole Fight for This Love era. I'm having war flashbacks to this. Never have I ever seen a British pop star have the nation in such a chokehold as this era. In 2010, Cheryl was having the girl head to prison to get a double vodka and lemonade head to toe in a soldier cosplay outfit. It would be World Book Day at school and I'd be like, yeah, I'm going as Cheryl from Fight for This Love. And my mum would be like, it's not a book. And I'd be like, it's not a book, it's art. That 3-minute 30-second music video is above any form of literary, so I think this passed. This deserves to be like on the welcome to the UK sign. Like when you get to customs at the airport, just get a cardboard cutout of Cheryl from this music video. Christopher Maloney going on a night out with Kourtney and Kim Kardashian. You did hear that right. That wasn't like a Mad Lib, like random word generator to create a story. This was a gorgeous moment for me, purely because I would just want to know what they talk about. Did they talk about Christopher Maloney's nan? I could quite happily live the rest of my life in peace knowing that Kim Kardashian knows who Chris Maloney's nan is. The little girl who wanted to replace Big Ben's bongs.
Bim bom bim bom. Bim bom bim bom.
I think we owe her an apology, if I'm being completely honest. I don't care what they are talking about in Houses of Parliament right now. This is the most pressing issue us as a country are facing right now. The fact that we didn't let her do this is disgusting. Vile. We should be ashamed of ourselves. She's going straight into Face of the £20 no. I want this girl everywhere, and I hope she knows if I ever become Prime Minister, she will be replacing Big Ben. You've won, Jane. I'm gonna put her in gorgeous.
What a sad little life, Jane. I hope now you spend it on getting some lessons in grace and decorum, because you have all the grace of a reversing dump truck without any tyres on.
This was a moment, but I just feel like we've sort of, as a society, progressed past the need for this video anymore. She's still a cute little reference point now and again, but there's no need for us to bring it up as much as we were bringing her up in like 2019. Alison Hamilton, I don't actually know what part of body of water this is, if it's the River Thames or my school swimming pool.
Rain over there, get ready, guy. All right, go.
At the time this came out, I was hooked. I pressed it on replay. I think I paid for this morning's electricity bills through the amount of times that I watched that YouTube clip. But as I've like come to terms with who Alison Hamilton is, I feel like she has better moments than this. This is gonna go in gorgeous because it was a funny moment at the time. Polly and Phil presenting the NTA's Drunk. This was hilarious the first time it happened. It doesn't quite have the same factor as these other clips where I can go back to them every single time and find it funny. But every time this rolls around each year, like it sort of becomes a little bit less funny every year, but I'm still enjoying it. It's sort of like carrot and coriander soup. The first time I had carrot and coriander soup, I was like, oh my gosh, this is delicious. This is the best thing I've ever tasted in my life. But then every time I kept having it, like this is still nice and I'm still gonna keep having this, but it's not quite hitting the same as the first time. Whereas something like pecan duck pancakes from the Chinese, every single time I have that, it slaps the exact same time every time, mouth-watering, drooling, I'm gonna have this as my last meal on earth. That's how I feel about some of the other clips, whereas Holly and Phil presenting This Morning Drunk is more of a carrot and coriander soup moment. Olivia Atwood saying, I'm sad.
I'm done with the conversation now.
Sit back down.
I'm sad.
Why are we not discussing her brain power? Quick question. Scientists and researchers of today, have you ever heard them come up with as witty as a comeback as that? No? Didn't think so. This is why I campaigned for Olivia Attwood to be in the laboratories, because her brain power is stronger than any of those scientists out there. Talented, brilliant, amazing. This picture right here. I don't think I need words for this. I think we all have eyes. We can all look at this and take this in. I'm ready. You said that with some determination. I'm ready. Whenever you're ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Well, you said that with some determination.
I'm ready.
Okay. Whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
I know I said it wasn't going to involve any other X Factor moments, but this to me, this is face of the £20 note for me. I will never get over how much I love this clip. Little Mix finally winning Group of the Year. This to me signified that the world was restoring back to order when they finally won this award. And their speech, like the artist they were naming, is literally me at any house party asking for the all.
Spice Girls, Sugar Babes, All Saints, Girls Aloud.
This was a great moment for all of us. It was talented, brilliant, and amazing. Also on the Brit Awards, Adele sticking her middle finger up because they cut her off. Quick question, just a quick question for everybody involved in this situation. Would we ever cut off the Queen's speech at Christmas? Would we ever be like to the Queen on her Christmas speech, actually babe, Wallace and Gromit the movie is supposed to be playing at 3 p.m, so we're gonna have to cut you off? No! So why are we doing it to the People's Princess? Her reaction was only right of justice, and this picture right here should absolutely replace the Mona Lisa at the Louvre. This was face of the £20 note for me. Disgusting!
Does somebody not know how to flush a toilet after they've had a shit?
This was such a moment at the time. However, it's cute. It's cute to me nowadays. It's not quite got the same impact. The masterpiece that was Celebrity Big Brother 17. Originally, I had different moments from this season. But as I came to like form this list, I was like, there is too many moments that it's gonna take up half my list. You had David Is Dead. You had Megan McKenna singing.
Some comfort here.
You just had the Tiffany, Pollard, and Gemma Collins experience.
Gemma.
I'm claustrophobic, Darren!
You can't.
It's fucking frazzled.
This field of work should be studied and have Oxford professors writing think piece essays on this. Face of the £20 note, I'm just hoping that in 100 years time, someone will just be sat down and play this clip, just to show what we as a world were like. Charlie XCX saying, I thought this song was famous in Germany.
I thought this fucking song was big in Germany. What the fuck are you doing?
This was iconic. This was really a good moment for her. Like, this was what made me like her. I was like, wow, she's so real. What other pop star would get angry like this? This was gorgeous. I liked that moment. Got some 2 Jessie J moments. The first... the first was someone tweeting Jessie J is threatening to release new music. Why do I feel like that is me every time I take to my Instagram story to say that there's a new video going up today? I feel like I'm threatening to release a new video. Like, people are like, no, please. This was talented, brilliant, and amazing. I love this. And also Jessie J performing on a Boeing plane. Like, I don't know, they were on their way to Lanzarote.
Everybody looks so bad.
Derek will go into Benidorm and Jessie J pops out the bathroom and starts singing, it's not about the money, money. Honestly, it probably changed those people's lives. That was a talented, brilliant moment for Jessie. Speaking on terms of pop stars, when Rita Ora said that she was going to release new music if it got 100,000 likes, I think it got something like 1,000 likes, and she deleted the tweet and said she was happy. That was just brilliant. That's literally me if my Instagram doesn't get enough likes. I take to my story, apologies, I did not post that last post, I was happy. Katie Price's feud with Emily Attack. Now, I wasn't gonna put this in, but the amount of times that I reference this and I say to my friends, "Poor fishy," I felt like this needed to be in somewhere. So she's going into Gorgeous just for my own peace of mind. I don't know where this feud actually came from. I don't know who was in the right and who was in the wrong, but that minute video was just a whole experience.
I think it's clever to you to slag them off. Who are you anyway?
I wanted to include a moment from these two.
You can't eat that. What? Oh my god, it's my face pack.
Because I truly believe that they represent what modern day Britain truly is. Marlon Anderson returning to Love Island. That was powerful. That was cinematic history.
She's away from her a little bit, do you know what I mean?
Hello, boys.
Oh my god!
That was the moment that I knew Love Island was going to be that show and that the other girls were going to have to keep up with her. It was giving me GCSE drama performance is underselling it. It was giving me A-level drama performance. That was talented. She really did the thing with that. The Saturdays' neon tights. I don't think we as a society have discussed enough the cultural impact that they had on us. In the year of 2010, you could find for no love or no money a pair of neon blue, green, or yellow tights because the Saturdays had sold them out from every retailer. It doesn't matter who you were wearing a pair of tights. You were going to the garage just to buy a pint of milk, bam! A pair of neon blue tights were still on. I was going to sleep in my Cookie Monster pajamas, bam! A pair of neon yellow tights were underneath them. At all times, you had to be prepared because you never knew when Ego or Up were about to come on. This was I'm gonna say talented, brilliant, and amazing. I've never seen branding so strong. You saw two little neon calves walk in and you instantly knew, babes, that's Molly from the Saturday. Nadine I can't even say the name. Nadine Coyle saying flour.
I enjoy cooking, baking and stuff, working with flour.
Honestly, I don't know who Nadine Coyle's marketers are, but why have they not released their own brand of flour? I cannot look at flour or say the word flour without seeing Nadine Coyle's face. This was a gorgeous moment. And finally, I'm sorry to hear that your grandma passed away. Yeah, I actually am, but the thing is, Hadika.
Hadika, you know, the only thing is, no one can force me to be a man or anything, yeah, and I don't want to be mates with—
Face of the £20 note. She deserves her flowers. Where is her recognition? Why has she not been made a dame or be given an MBE or whatever those stupid little things are? She deserves everything and more. And that, I think, is my ranking. That was a lot, and I really hope I've informed you and given you a nice lesson on some of my favorite moments. Let me know if you enjoyed these type of videos, if you want some more. I'll see you guys very soon for a brand new video. Bye!